This is the twin flame reading for the rest of the end of November of 2018. This is a reading of this whole reading. It starts off with the Epiphany. So I feel more, both of you and your divine counterpart have a realization. And for the divine masculine, because we mirror ourselves, they come to an epiphany of what they truly want. And they were in the Two Swords for a long time, where they were guarding themselves emotionally and keeping things up in the air. They do know what they want. And this is, to me, this is you, the divine counterpart, divine feminine. You know, you can say it's the other part of the other person, whoever it is that you're looking you're doing the reading for. But the epiphany here is for the divine masculine. Even though they're guarding their heart, deep down inside they know that they want the divine masculine, divine feminine. And for the divine feminine, you know, you want the divine masculine too. We all do, right? Deep down inside. I think that in this, for the group that I'm reading right now, we've let go of expectations and we've let go of control. We've mastered that part of our emotion. But the epiphany here is for both of us. We're both mirroring each other as far as that's concerned. Like the divine masculine, they know that they want you to. They're still guarded. And the divine feminine, we know we want to be with them too. And we are not as guarded as the masculines. Right next to it, we have the Eight of Gabriel. The Eight of Gabriel is more of like messages between people. But I mean, the way I read it in this deck is our communication with our divine masculine and our spirit guides. So we're going to have a lot of communication between our spirit guides and coming to realizations with our divine masculines. And a lot of that I've just recently gone through, seeing like past life events, having visions in our dreams. So when I see it in this spread, I'm seeing it more of like telepathic communication between you and your divine, and also getting insights and intuitive I cannot speak, oh my god, intuitive messages from your divine spirit guide. So that is going to help you guys have epiphanies between you and your divine masculine, whatever that may be, and however you can relate it to in your life. Next to it is the sun. In this spread, the way I see it is your divine, both of you are going through healing, because you have the Three of Swords here, the Three of Swords, and then you also have the Four of Swords. So you're going through a lot of healing in this relationship and healing in your spiritual journey, because all of it is one of the same. You're going through your healing between you and your divine, in your relationship between you and that person, and communicating back and forth how you feel with one another while you're going through this healing. I've been feeling that a lot, where I'm communicating to my divine masculine, you know what, I've released all expectations. I've let go. I no longer expect, and it sounds really bad, but it's like I no longer expect anything really out of us. Like I've kind of let go of that. It's like I'm okay, you know, being alone. I'm okay being happy by myself. It takes a lot to get to this point in our journey, you guys, and I know it's the hardest thing, but this is that, you know, the sun, feeling like life is wonderful and thriving through the power of positive thinking and an inspiring success. Like you finally found inner happis and feeling successful on your own and not feeling like you're codependent on your divine masculine. So this is where we were at with the Three of Swords, and now we're going through the Four of Swords, and we're going through emotional healing. Now with the Lovers, this is more in this mind space of the divine masculine. I'm feeling like they know, like I said, the epiphany, they understand that they have to make a decision. And I think a lot of the people that I'm reading for are dealing with a divine masculine that are in a relationship already, in a commitment that they've already built, because we have the 10 of Pentacles here, and the Lovers, which is like a decision between two people, although in this case it's just the couple. And I don't see, I mean, obviously Archangel Raphael, I don't see him as a third party, but traditionally the Lovers card is known for that, right? Having to make a heart over head decision, or a head over heart decision, or whichever one it is. Like, and then we have the Ace of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. So this is where I kind of tie it back into the epiphany. The divine masculine has the epiphany, knows that he has to make a decision, and, you know, in order to be with his divine counterpart, he knows he has to cut out certain things that he's already built on. You know, he knows that he has to start fresh, start off with the one of Ace of Swords, you know, start from scratch. And is he willing to do that? Is he willing to make the sacrifice? Right now, I'm not feeling like they are. You know, they've chosen to stay comfortable in this 10 of Pentacles with whoever they have it with. I don't feel like they have, even though they have the epiphany and they know what they have to do, they haven't made that decision based on the rest of the spread, and I'll get into that. But they know that it's going to take them to bring this sword and cut this situation out of the picture to get this true love, happiness. And that's what's weighing them down. You know, this 9 of Gabriel, which comes right next to that, is what's really weighing the divine masculine down, you know. But if you look at this picture, it doesn't even look like he's really like the traditional 9 of Gabriel. I'm just now realizing he's like got a big smile on his face. He's worked hard, you know. He's got what it looks like a garden. So he's put a lot of effort into this 10 of Pentacles, and he's proud of it. He's happy with what he has. So even though they may not be entirely happy with who they are or what they have, I think they're complacent is the word. And for them, it's more comfortable to stay in that situation than to be, you know, than to grab the sword and start brand new. However, you know, looking at the next card, we have the three of Raphael, the 3 of Raphael. And here they go again. You've got the Knight of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups, and then you've got the 2 of Pentacles. So this is the divine masculine. Again, that's why I think it's in this case, it's a 3-party situation where there's 2 people, but they're juggling between 2 people. And in this case, it's a, you know, a commitment, or it could be a marriage. You know, they're juggling between their marriage and you, or you and, you know, the other person. And it's like they don't know which way to go. They've got you coming and going, and they're trying to balance it out, even though they know that they have to make a decision. They're taking a long time with the Knight of Pentacles to make any moves between you and this person with this third party situation. This is clarifying. These are my clarifying cards, by the way. I think you've picked up on that, but and that's them taking their sweet ass time making a decision with the 2 of Pentacles. And down here I have the 9 of Ariel. That's you. You know, I feel like this is a divine feminine. You know, you've already left this situation emotionally, and You know where they stand. You're just kind of like, I'm going to go ahead and follow my dreams. Your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success, a love for the beautiful things in life. So you're more like carefree now. You've taken your horse and you're on your merry little way. And that's how I feel right now. So I feel like a lot of this really does resonate with me. And I think for the group of people that are in this situation are probably in the same situation I'm in, a lot of you divine feminines. So I feel your pain. I completely can resonate with this. And you're basically like moving on. And to the divine masculines, that's how it feels. Like, you know, they feel like because you're moving on, they feel like they need to quickly, you know, also make decisions. And in this particular deck is saying time to move quickly, choose logic over emotion and sudden changes. Although I feel like now we as divine feminines have taken the horse by the reins and we're just choosing logic over emotion now, because we've been stuck in the emotional side of this twin flame journey for a very long time. We have been sitting there trying to manifest a beautiful, loving, harmonious relationship with our divine masculine for a long time, and nothing has come to materialize that we have now chosen. Now we've chosen logic over emotion. Now we're really moving on. But at the same time, you know, it's like the divine masculine, I feel like they see this. They feel when we've detached. They know that we are in a different cycle in our relationship with them, and they know that we're now choosing logic over emotion. So they also feel like they're stressing out. They're in this 9 of Gabriel, where they feel like it's weighing on them. They feel like they know that they need to make a decision quick. Next to that, we have the 7 of Gabriel, and this is basically fighting, like it says, standing up for what you believe in and being determined for what you want in life. Now, clarifying that, I got the 9 of Swords, the Lovers, and 9 of Wands. And this is what I was just saying. Because they see, the divine masculine sees the divine feminine moving forward and healing, they're feeling like they have to, you know, make a decision. They feel like it's weighing on them. This 9 of Swords is keeping them up at night, and they're going back and forth in their head, trying to figure out what to do. It is weighing on them. Here's a 9 of Wands again. 9 of Gabriel, 9 of Wands. So it's really, really affecting their energy and the way they feel. After that, we have the 7 of Raphael. And to clarify that, we have the 3 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups. So lots of 3s in this spread. A lot of the divine masculines are having a hard time figuring out what they want with the 7 of Raphael. They have too many choices. Or in this case, I'm feeling more, you know, they don't know who to choose between you and the other person that they're with, because maybe it's, you know, like I said, they have already built something up with that person. They have a commitment with them. They're married or what have you. And again, it says it right here. Time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. A need for detoxification. So again, they have to make decisions between the people that are in their life, you know, and it takes a lot, you know. So I understand as a divine feminine, that's what's helped me move on, because I understand it can't be easy for him to make this decision. You know, if it hasn't come through by now, it's got to be difficult. And what can I do but move on? You know what I mean? So it's tough on them. And next to that, I have the King of Michael. I feel like that's them. Eventually, I feel like they actually, this is the Ace of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. This is them being logical again. I feel like they're holding back the passion that they have for the divine feminine. This is holding back emotions. In this spread, that's how I see it. They're holding back this passion that they have for the divine feminine. They're not ready to open up yet. And I don't see that they're going to choose the divine feminine right now just yet. I know that that's what they want. That's what they're emotionally invested in. But because of what they have in their life right now, they're not ready to make that choice. I don't see it. Next to that, they have the Five of Raphael. And everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness and search for the silver lining. Again, even though they love the divine feminine, I feel like with the Hermit, they're holding back this Page of Cups. They want to offer the divine feminine this Page of Cups, but they're holding back. Instead, I feel like they're doing a lot more of introspective healing in this time. They're taking the time to heal. They're taking the time to meditate. They're taking the time to really get to know you on a spiritual level. They're not ready to open up, and that's why they're holding on still. So this isn't saying that it's the end of a connection. I still feel like both between the divine masculine and feminine, we still have a lot of healing to do. Right now I'm going through the throat chakra healing, and I think a lot of you guys have to. If you're resonating on my level, you're probably on the throat chakra healing right now. So I'm trying to do this to help me also with my throat chakra healing, you know, communicating with everyone on YouTube, singing, trying to work on my throat chakra. That's helping, but we still have a lot of healing and a lot of work to do yet. So it's just at this moment still not time. This is where their mind space is, though. Now I've also pulled out some romance angels cards from Divine Virtue, and it says, yes, this is your soulmate. So we already know that. The Page of Swords, I feel like that's the divine masculine doing some snooping around with the Hermit card and the Page of Swords. That's them really just doing some studying you, studying the connection, trying to get a better understanding of what's going on between the connection of you and them. Next to that, we have the Deception card. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. To clarify that, we have the Four of Wands and the Eight of Wands. So they're just not ready to come clean yet with their emotions. They're still very much in their ego with the King of Michael. The King of Michael, the King, which is the King of Swords. They're very much in their logical head, and they're not ready to open up to the divine feminine yet. They're still working on, in this case, you know, playing the family, playing family with whoever they're with. They're just more comfortable doing this than doing this, which is going into action with the divine feminine. They're more comfortable staying, even though this is, I do see this as a twin flame, you know, card 1111. Because we have a Ton of Pentacles in this spread, I consider it more of like the house. You see, like there's a little house here or whatever, castle. Like it's this place that's already been set up, like something that they've already built with someone. So they're more comfortable sitting in this lie, deceiving themselves and everyone in their reality, than actually making a move. Because again, eight of Wands can be like making a move, changes, and communication. So this is what they're deceiving themselves and the whole world. And the problem here is that deception is not really just with you, feminines. What I think they don't get is that the divine masculine, this deception card is not just them deceiving you. When they're not truthful to who they love and how they feel, they're not truthful to themselves, they're not truthful to the people that they love, and they're not truthful to you. So at the end of the day, it's a lose-lose situation. That's how I see it. No one's happy when you can't be true to you or them or anyone. It's like you're hurting people underhandedly because you're not being truthful, you're not being honest. But again, that is a major lesson I know my divine masculine in this lifetime has to learn, and it's not something I can just put on a platter and tell him. Some of these lessons, they have to actually go through themselves. It's not like you just tell them something, you know. That's a big one. And I can't stand that card, but it comes up a lot in my readings. And then we have finances and career. So a lot of you guys are probably working on, like I said, a lot of the divine feminines are working on themselves, getting their you know, finances right, working and investing in themselves and making sure that they're well taken care of. Because I know one thing, I've gotten to the point in my life where I'm like, you know what, enough is enough. You know, I need to work on me, make sure I'm taken care of, and make sure I'm happy. So when it comes to finances and career, it could be that both you and that person that you're dealing with are more focused on your your abundance. So you're not really I know I'm not focused anymore. You know, you're more focused on your well-being financially. And because they already have the 10 of Pentacles with someone else, that could be a factor in the relationship between you and them. I understand that with him. You know, he has a life that he's already built up with someone else. So that's a factor in my love life. I understand that. So with you guys probably have someone that's already in a commitment, and that's a factor in your love life because they already have, you know, finances invested with someone else. Or you guys could also possibly work in the same field or have a job in common that you work with that person, and that's interfering with your love relationship as well. That's what I'm getting as well. Like you guys may work together and have issues there because you guys work together. And the Chariot clarifying that is basically someone's going to have to make a move in regards to this, either change jobs or, you know, move out of this issue. Like, it's a factor in your love life right now. You're going to have to find a solution. This is like how to find victory in overcoming this issue as far as clarifying it. And I find that because it's the Chariot, you will find a way to get out of this situation if you wanted to. You know, there's solutions to everything in life. You are going to come across a lot of issues, but I'm the type of person that always thinks for solutions instead of issues in a situation. If there's a problem, there's always a solution, and you have to find the best solution to get out of that situation. So to me, the Chariot is, if this is a factor in your love life, you're going to be able to overcome it with the Chariot. You're going to have to find moves though. Figure it out and get out of the situation. But that's pretty much all I got out of this reading. And if you're in this situation or if it resonates, I'd like to hear your feedback and your comments. I'm going to be posting some more videos, so definitely stay tuned. I hope this has helped. I hope this has resonated with some of you guys, and it's not going to resonate with everyone. So if it doesn't, don't take it personal. You know, don't take anything personal. This is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. But I'm sure you guys have heard that a lot. If you have watched other people's videos, that is the basic disclaimer. It's not going to resonate with everyone, and it's not meant to be personal. So keep an open mind. I hope this has helped, though. You guys have a great day.